And so, ladies and gentlemen, the making of the Atlas parody trailer. To be clear, as you saw at the beginning of there, this was all done on PlayStation 4, so it was never going to look perfect. If you think of the power of the computers they'd used to make the trailer up, and the speed, I mean the motherboards alone are going to cost more than a PlayStation 4 would. So, let's say it was Atlas on a budget for sure. However, as it came out, I think it did do quite well. And I would like to thank you all at this point, whilst we're having a look through the clips of building it up bit by bit, for watching that video and all the likes and even all the dislikes, because you still watched it, so thank you. And also a big thank you to Jay Plays Games for naming me as co-creator on that video. As we can see, it all built up. There were a few bits that weren't in it, like for instance the church was something I just added to try and fill in the background. There were some tents around at the end as well, but for some reason they auto-decayed within a day or so. Whether this is a new thing with tents, of if you leave them out long enough they do slowly wear away and die, I don't know, but live and learn. We're having a quick spin around here. Now as you can see, down here we did actually have the gallows, and on the inside there was a keypad to activate them all. Here is the boat, the biggest build of it, which was actually built as a structure on the ocean floor, raised up with pillars, and then the boat was built on top of that. It didn't look perfect, even with the manticore head as a figurehead. That was quite genius, I thought, thank you. But, it did the job. And as it is, I couldn't resist demolishing some of this by the end of it. I mean, I built everything we're seeing in here. To be clear, runs with pencils, built the rafts with the cannons and such that we saw as well, and did a fantastic job with the figureheads and the colouring and such. And Crazy Bear actually built a tower, which we didn't get to see much of. It was the one next to the Death Worm and the Rock Golem fight. I will put a link for the parody trailer and for the original Atlas trailer in the comments. But yeah, for me, this was fantastic. It gave me something to build, and at that point, credit due to Atlas, because it was their trailer that I was copying, so it wasn't like this was all inspiration of my own. And just quickly to point out here, we did spawn in the Air Titan because it can go underwater and doesn't use oxygen, for those of you who want to know if you're using it on another server. But yeah, I mean, this was the port area after the ship had been destroyed. And as we can see there, for some reason, even after it had been destroyed, it did leave the wooden elevator railings, whatever, and the platform controls, which were meant to be the steering wheel of the boat. It was the best I could do. I couldn't find anything else that looked steering wheel like. But no, this was something I feel that Atlas has over Ark, which is, you don't build community sort of areas. You don't do this role-playing sort of side of things. You just build something big and secure, normally metal with turrets or tech or something like that. Something that you can keep your stuff in and keep others out of. And so this was a nice change for me. Rather than actually having to grind through and collect all the stuff, just turning on the GCM and building something for the sake of it. And obviously over here as well is the actual fortress area. That was something I built up as well. And for the record, I think my crenellations look better as they're slightly lower. But anyway, I'll leave it there. I hope you've all enjoyed this, and I hope to see you all again another time. All the best, people. Bye bye.